Hello, my name's Sandra. I'm the Chief Executive of Kidney Research UK. I'm delighted that you've been able to listen in and hear a little bit about where the charity's got to just now in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic. Well, the impact on the charity has been enormous, far worse than we had feared. I think one of the most difficult things for me and the team at the charity is to hear the stories of how the lives of the people we're here to to support are being affected so badly by this disease. The pressure on people who are living with a transplant and now needing to be shielded, living at home, and those who are on dialysis, many of whom have to head into hospital for dialysis treatment, despite the fact that they feel that they're being told, as we all are, to stay at home and stay away from others. There's a real contradiction for those dialysis patients who have to travel into hospital. So there's huge challenges for the patients and people living with kidney disease. And in tandem with that, there's an enormous challenge on our research going forward. So normally in April, we're planning great things, how we can drive up our research spend, answer lots of questions that people are asking about kidney disease and making improvements for the future, and really improving the prospect of the outcomes for everyone affected by the disease. But like all other charities, we're facing the beginning of a new financial year with a real risk of our income potentially being down by more than 50%. And we're trying to assess what that might look like. And it's a bit of a guessing game, but the impact will definitely be significant. We're already seeing a drop off. We've had to cancel events, of course, but all of our other income will be impacted, and mostly in a negative way due to this pandemic. So we're trying to work out how we can save money across the organisation, ensuring that every pound that does come into us is put towards future research, and as much of that pound as possible is protected for future research when we're able to start up again. Many of our current researchers are working now on the front line, so a lot of the research that was already funded and underway has been stopped or postponed, and we're hoping to try and assess when we can get that back on track before too long too. But it's the new research that's the most difficult thing. We're not making new awards this year, and that's really difficult because we know the hope those new pieces of research will be bringing to patients and the advances that that research will mean for them. So in tandem with the really difficult, traumatic time we know they're facing, we're not continuing with our driving forward of the research that gives them that hope and those future prospects. So we're looking at ways we can change that, and ways that we can find additional support so that at some point, as soon as we can in the future, we'll be able to ramp up our research again and really begin to make a difference for the future for all patients. Patients who are living now with kidney disease in this difficult time, and patients who are facing that prospect in the future. So I hope if you are able to help us in any way, you'll feel keen to do that and know how to contact us. We'd love to hear ideas, offers of support, commitment from you perhaps that you might help us. Thank you. Bye-bye.